Hello, Podlord. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? Just going to move my microphone a little bit. Thank you for the posture check. There we go. Should be all good now. I hope you're well. Oh, I'm feeling ever so sleepy today. Don't know why. It's just one of those days, I guess. Already had a nap. Probably need a proper big sleep after the stream today. But I'm very, very much looking forward to finishing the on-stream playthrough of Signalis, so there was no way I could miss this tonight. Looking forward to sharing the ending with you all, and seeing which ending we get as well. Had a sleepy day, you and me both, Podlord. Seems like that's going around today. Got some work done. Watched Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Isn't it such a wonderful film? I watched that yesterday, after my stream, and I absolutely adored it. I was in bits at the end. The ending is very, very well done. Hello, Hans. No worries at all. Thank you for popping in to say hello. I hope your stream went well earlier. I was otherwise engaged, so couldn't stop by, unfortunately. But yeah, I hope it went well for you. As rare as it is for me, I must say the music is louder than you. It's rather confusing. Let's turn the starting soon music down a little bit then. I am speaking very softly, so that's probably why. Hopefully that's better for you now. Maybe the next one. Yeah, definitely, Hans. Definitely. Fantastic. Really was astounded. Very good adaptation. It very much is, yes. One of my favourite things about it, something that I actually saw before the movie came out, was an interview with Guillermo del Toro about the techniques that were used for animating Pinocchio himself. And they actually studied different forms of puppetry to make Pinocchio's motions look like those of an actual puppet. And they incorporated that into the stop motion animations that they were using to give him that really otherworldly feel. Kate Blanchett was the monkey, which is a great bit of casting. Really, I hadn't realised it was Kate Blanchett. That's wow. That's very odd. The monkey was very good. And the other thing about the production of it as well. So there's a making of on Netflix that you can watch after you've watched the movie, which is what I did. And Del Toro says in there that it was really important to him that when characters were thinking about something, their eyes moved, because when real people are thinking about something, their eyes move. And he said, when you animate the ordinary, something extraordinary happens. And I love that. It's the little details that really make a thing sing. They show that you've put love and care into something. And when we're going to be playing a game like Signalis, that's exactly the kind of mindset you want to be in when you're looking at it, because there's so many wonderful little details in it that show you just how much love and care have gone into it. When you put time and love and effort into the ordinary things, you can make something truly extraordinary, which is what the creators of Signalis have done. Have you not been here for any of the late night lounge sessions, Sol? I can't remember, if I'm honest. The reason for the whispering, for the soft speaking, is because people quite enjoy it. When we're playing horror games in this slot, it's a way of making things a little less tense for those that don't do so well with scary stuff. And it's a way for us to have a nice chill time despite the scary and sometimes quite upsetting content of horror games. And I've had a lot of really good feedback to it, so we've decided we're just going to carry on with it. It does take quite a lot of effort on my part, as you're well aware, I'm sure, Sol. I'm normally quite a rambunctious speaker. I'm quite loud. And I am consciously focusing on not being too loud when I'm speaking like this. But yes, a lot of folks have been very, very receptive to be a jubilant speaker as well. I do try to be quite jubilant, yes. Ah, yes, that's completely fair, Soul. Signalis is a wonderful game. Absolutely a wonderful game. No worries. You take care. Thank you for popping in. I do really appreciate it. Yeah. So we're going to be finishing Signalis tonight, hopefully. Depends on how long it takes me and if I can remember what we're supposed to do for this part of the game. Yeah. Okay. Let's get into it, shall we? If, OBS will... There we go. So... We're in Redacted. That's where we were up to. Give me a second, folks. There we go. Porthos has been barging in and out of my office while I've been setting up for the stream, and he's a dog. He can't close the door properly, so it's been left open. Yeah, so I've just asked Slow to close it for me. So we ended up the last stream in Redacted. This is the final sort of area of Signalis, so we're getting very close to the end now. The final boss may give me a little bit of trouble, I'll warn you now. Last time on Signalis, things happened. Bird-name people were very busy with, things. So yes, previously on Signalis, we found out what the promise we made was. We've remembered what it is, to an extent, we think. Maybe. Possibly. But we'll find out today. And when we got into the redacted area, it looks exactly the same as places we've been before. However, this time we don't have map data, and all of the documents are very heavily redacted. No personal information in them, very GDPR friendly. Let's just check what we've got in our inventory, because I don't remember what we finished up with. So we've got some stun prods, we've got the shotgun, and some shotgun rounds. Okay. Let's reload the shotgun. Oh no. I set up a key binding in my Steam so that I could play Castlevania. Using my controller. And if I have Steam open, when I have any games open that aren't Castlevania, the key binding overrides everything else. Which is what's happening right now, so it's not letting me exit the menu. Because Steam's open in the background. think that should have killed it. Yeah, it's very frustrating. It's the key binding issue with Castlevania is a known issue, but the issues it causes for other things is even worse. I don't really know what to do about it. I might just have to set up a specific mouse and keyboard binding in my controller binding application to fix it going forwards, because clearly the thing I've got in Steam isn't helpful. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I've actually exited Steam and it's still broken. Technical difficulties, folks. Get through this though. Ooh, okay. We might be okay. No, I think we'll be okay. I think that's sorted it. Okay, let's get on, shall we? So we want to see what we've got. We've got some revolver ammo. Have the revolver? We do. Okay. Got plenty of weapons for what's about to happen. Rifle ammo, grenade shells. No more shotgun shells than what we've got on us. Plenty of repair kit. Take those two. And combine them. Then we're going to put that in storage. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that's not fixed it, but I don't know why it's misbehaving now. Oh well. We want to equip these. I found an alternate button config I can use in this game. So I should still be able to play it without too much of an issue. And no worries, Pudlord, you enjoy your time in the Lurkers Lounge. There's never any requirement to chat here. So, last time we were in this corridor, it was considerably less fleshy than it is now. We've got a blocked door here. We've got an open door here. Oh, didn't see her. We're going to go back this way. And I'm going to quickly grab, I have it, my flashlight. We're actually going to equip the flashlight. Or we would if I didn't press the wrong button. There we go. Not being able to use the normal config I use for this is really throwing me off. It's going to make for an interesting time when we're coming up to the boss. But hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. What's our health like? Okay, she didn't hit us that hard. We're still at full health. So we've got an open door here. Got an open door here. So we'll just sneak in here for now. As you can see, this classroom also looking quite fleshy. You've been here before. I think we have, you know. This men. Together. Together to victory over the Empire. We'll pick up some grenade shells. You never know when you might need them. And we've got a safe here, which we already know the code for from our memory. Not that version. We're looking for... Oh, it might be actually quicker to go this way, thinking about it. Yeah, be quicker to go this way. So we're looking for a user manual for a wall safe. Here we go. I should know this code off by heart by now, but I don't. 204512. 2. That was weird. 204512. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Is this going to be a mouse and keyboard stream? There we go. That was my controller drifting for some reason. Doing it again. That's very interesting. Might need to update the drivers for my controller. I'll have a look. Got a classroom key out of that locker. Wall safe, I should say. I mean, she's not doing it here. Like, she moves where I tell her to here. That's very odd. Have to keep an eye on that. This could be a very technically difficult stream. Now, we know there's a troublemaker up there. We can just sort of see her. And we know she's got a friend. We're gonna try and sneak around the side. Oh no. We're into another fleshy corridor. Everything's sort of blocked off, and there's a lot of moths here as well. Not a very safe location. Took a little bit of damage there, but we've not got any healing kits on us. So we're going to just have to suck it up, unfortunately. And we'll make our way forwards. And everything is covered by these pulsating mounds of flesh, so we can't go into any of these locations that we went in before. This door's open though. Turn our we can just see an enemy up in the top there. We can see their eyes blinking in the darkness. So we don't want to be. Let's actually investigate this. The door is blocked by a mass of flesh. There's no way through. Oops. Oh, that was mean, game. Okay, we're gonna leave them down here. Or not. Got caught on the wall. There we go. And look, another mound of flesh. Another flesh hole for us to jump down. We're quite badly injured now. You can tell because we're holding our side. I was a bit unfortunate in that anti-room there. Yeah, look, we're down into the orange zone. So we're very nearly on red. We're gonna have to heal up before we do anything major. Drop down the hole. Because really we can't go anywhere else at this point. And now we get a cutscene. You've changed. It's like everything was taken apart, put back together by someone who doesn't understand how it works. I have become whole again. I wear no mask. And I hate everything. Perhaps this is hell. This space intentionally left blank. And now, Rodfront. actual final area of the game. So this is the last lot of puzzles we'll have to do. Pick up some 8mm ammo. We don't have enough space for the SMG though. So let's just quickly investigate the postbox. This brings back some memories from my youth, I've got to admit. We're going to download all of the emails before we do anything else. And now we'll read through them. To KLBRR1604 Aeon Commando. Subject, requisition. Requisition request for a Type 84 submachine gun was successfully processed. Responsible body, Aeon Commando Rotfront Nord. Protector, KLBR R1604. Authorization, Blockwood Rot C. 1 times Type 84 Drach Burst Fire. 120 times Wuchong 8 Compact 8x22mm ammo. Doesn't want me to click on the things. There we go. To KLBR R1604 from Young Photo. Subject, photo store keys. The locksmith said it will take at least a period until the replacement key is done. My niece currently has the only other key. She's still at the hospital right now. Young. To KLBR R1604. You may have guessed this is that particular KLBR unit's computer from the fact that all of these are for them. From KNCR R1622. Subject, be careful. Blackwater Sector C. The rumours that there is an Imperial spy active in your area. Protector Special Operations Unit has been dispatched from Aeon headquarters on Heimat to investigate and should arrive within 6 to 12 cycles. Needless to say, should they be successful, this will not reflect well on your record. You know what to do. To KLBR R1604 from Aeon Commando. Subject, seasonal review. KLBR R1604. As every season, your performance will be subject to a review by local command soon. Remember that this review will determine if you'll be marked for replacement. To KLBR R1604 from Ito Bosha. Subject, bookstore keys. I understand that you need entry to the bookstore for your patrol, but we do not have a spare key for the front door. However, you can use the back entrance to get into the store. It's secured with a keypad. The code is the birthday of my daughters. Note, they were born on Veneta. Check the last 6 digits of their PKZ numbers. Kind regards, Ito. To KLBR R1604 from Aeon Commando. Subject, relocation. No. It's a little bit harsh. So we've downloaded all of those. There's nothing more we can do here. But there is 2 convenient floppy disk drives just here that we'll probably need to do something with later. And in here we've got a save room, so we're going to drop some stuff off, put the stun prods away, put the grenade shells away, and the compact ammo. We'll keep the shotgun shells for now. Oops, accidentally put my flashlight away. We'll equip that. And we'll go back in here and get ourselves 1 single repair spray. Should be enough to heal our injuries. Hopefully. Let's see. Into yellow. Oh, maybe not quite enough. Yeah, not enough. Okay, we'll get another one. There we go. Much better. Pop over here, get a repair patch. Pick up some thermite. You never know when you might need some thermite. And we'll come over here and we'll quickly save. We're using that end save slot again. I know you're supposed to use multiple save slots, but it's okay for now. We're not in a sticky situation where it comes to ammo or health, so we should be alright. Okay, we've got the machine gun now. Is there anything else of interest in here that we've missed? Doors. I'll have a look around with the flashlight on. Just make sure we've not missed anything. Doesn't look like it. Turn the flashlight back off because we know we've got some overzealous friends out here. We have got a map again now, so we can see where we can and can't go. What we're going to do is we're going to come right down here and sneak past these folks. Go right to the end of the corridor. Ah, there was one hiding in the shadows. That could have been quite problematic for us. No space for the ammo again. Seem to have a bit of a storage issue at the moment, which is a problem because we need something out of this painting. Yes, I didn't put the thermite away. Or the SMG. I forgot to empty my pockets before we... So we'll just open this room up for our viewing pleasure. We don't have any stun prods on us anymore, so we can't pick that up either. But that's okay. We'll just quickly go and empty our pockets. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need this. We'll keep those, and we'll keep that. There we go. That's much better. Feeling lighter now. Okay. So she should be around here. There she is. It looks like there's a playing card embedded in the paint of the painting. The paint layer is too thick to remove the card without dissolving the paint first. So we need something that can thin paint. Wonder where we would find that. So we've still got that door there in the middle to investigate, but it's currently being guarded. So we'll go this way for now. Pick up the stun prod, and let's go up these stairs and see where they lead. We'll sort of map the area out. This is locked, requires a key. It's labelled 0512. This door's open though. We've got some friends in here, so we need to be careful here. Oh no. Okay, my controller issues have just reached a new peak. I can't fire my gun. This could be a problem. This could be a very big problem. I don't know what to do about this. I do not know at all what to do about this. Try again. Oh no. Put us out here for a second. How do I fix this? Oh, there we go. Why wouldn't she do that earlier? Well, that's a waste of a shotgun round. And probably a lot of our health. Yeah, that's a pity. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. These things are sent to try us, as it were. The developing tank. Oh, that was very stressful. Normally that room's not a problem for me, but I was pressing the fire button. Nothing was happening when I walked in there. I panicked. Now, for those that weren't here for the last part of the playthrough, if you're in a dark room, the doors are set so that you can't open them. So you have to be shining light on them for them to actually open. That one's blocked, so we can't go that way, but we can go this way. Okay. We've got a couple of friends here. And some doors there. We're actually going to go back this way for now. Wait for them to move. That door's blocked. Gonna sneak past them up here. Go through this door. Again, we've got some friends here that are kind of blocking our path. We need to reload. The hand wheel. Now we can have a little look around the apartment because everything's dead. No space for the repair patch. That's a bit of a problem because we could really do with the healing right now. So let's see what we've got in our pockets that we can utilize. Here we go. Let's reload. Oh, we've got pistol ammo, not shotgun ammo. That's a problem. Okay. So we're going to head back towards the safe room. I'm going to wait for them to move. Sneak round them. This one generally ignores us anyway, so as long as we don't run past them, they shouldn't get aggroed. And we can just pop back down the ladder. Back this way. And weave our way through those three, back to the safe room. So we'll store that for now. We'll store that for now. We'll store that. Store that. We don't have any more shotgun shells, I don't think. We'll take... We're quite badly injured, I think. So we'll take 2 repair spray pluses. Take the repair spray and the patch. Combine these to make another repair spray plus. We're not as badly injured as I thought we were, so we're actually going to put the other 2 back in storage. And we will take... Let's see what we've got the most ammo for. Kind of want to keep the revolver ammo for later. And the SMG ammo doesn't last very long at all. Only got 5 pistol ammo. I think we'll take the revolver actually. And we'll take the maximum amount of revolver ammo we can with us as well. Okay. Now, we need to remember to equip our weapon. Okay, we should be good to go now. Go this way, because we've not actually explored over here yet, have we? We need to check what we've got in this main room that we started in. This door's locked. This door's open. This door's open. So we'll go this way first. This door's open. This appears to be like an alleyway. Some bins here and a keypad. The name Ether. So this is the back entrance to the photo store that was mentioned in that email that we saw. We don't know the number for the keypad yet though. Can't do anything with that. Got 2 enemies here. We're gonna run between them. That's locked. That's also locked. So we're just running past them again. There we go. So we know what's that way down. We know what we need to do for that area. We need to find some keys and a key code. Oh, this doesn't look very safe, does it? This corridor gives me flashbacks to Silent Hill 3. There's a corridor in there that looks suspiciously like this one, actually. Different kind of thing blocking your way. But the way is blocked by a gas leak. I need a hand wheel to turn off the gas flow. Oh, isn't it fortunate that we picked one of those up? We'll just go back and get it. I do like that there's no stamina bar in this game, so we can run as often as we like. There's no restrictions on it, really. Okay. We'll go back this way. And in here. There we go. Okay. Use the hand wheel. Much better. Nice and safe. We'll turn our flashlight on because it's a bit dark in here now. Now there's no fire lighting everything up. Got 2 doors we can go through. One up, one to the right. We'll go up. Oh, what's this? A blue diskette. I think we'll pick that up. And some 12mm ammo, but we can't carry it because we've got too much ammo already. Got space, like another slot there, but Well, this doesn't look very healthy, does it? Acetone. Acetone, for those that don't know, very handy as a paint thinner. We'll pick up the repair spray as well. This door is blocked, and frankly, with the amount of blood outside it, I'm okay with that. I wouldn't like to go in there. I'm going to call everybody's attention to the lighting on the floor again as we move around the room, and the flashlight hits different patches on the tiles, how they shimmer because they're wet. Very nice. Pop through this way. Oh, lovely. This looks lovely and healthy. Somewhere we can drop down again. No space for the stun prod. That's okay. Go back this way for now. Because we've got something in our pockets that might be useful. Back in that save room. And our pockets are full. So we need to empty them before we go exploring any further, really. I've heard quite a few complaints about the fact that you can only hold 6 items at a time. It doesn't bother me so much. It means you have to be a bit more thoughtful about what you're carrying with you. Oh, I shouldn't have done that actually, because we can use that already. Put the diskette in the computer. I think it'll sit nicely there, don't you? There we go. Let's see what it's got on it. So we've got an antenna, transmitter, and some instructions. Read me. Due to the power rationing, only a limited number of antennas in the grid are powered on at a time. To determine which antennas are currently powered, use the antenna program to triangulate the correct antenna. Take note of the antenna where the test signal can be heard on both dishes. In the transmit program, enter the antenna number and select the correct sound file to broadcast. Okay. If we go into the antenna program, set your radio frequency to 125. Okay, we can do that. Go up here. We'll set the radio frequency to 125. And turn the radio on. This might be a little unpleasant for some listeners, so I'm sorry about that. I'll try and get rid of the static as quickly as possible. There we go. So now we have to set our frequency to 210 and try and find the same signal. I think we can probably do that. 210, it said. So we want to go this way. That's quite high. It's quite close to the end of our radio's range. Looks like we're looking at antenna number 35. Judging by that, seeing as that's where the two lines intersect. So we'll give that a go. We'll close this program. We'll turn the radio off. We don't need to hear that anymore. And go to transmit. A5. And now, I guessed this correctly on my first playthrough. Daft as that may sound. That was the tone I wanted to be playing. I mean, I suppose if you're paying attention to things throughout the course of the game, you already know that Magpie is one of the English names for one of the types of unit that is available, so it makes sense that this would be the correct file. But antenna not powered. Oh, so it's not 35. I got it wrong. Certainly looks like it's 35. Okay. Let's try that again. Ah, it might be 43. Yeah, I think it's 43. Gets much louder at 43. Oops. There we go. File has been sent to antenna. There we go. Antenna number 43. Let's... Oh gosh! Becca! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on into you and your wonderful community. How are you enjoying Cyberpunk? I've owned it since it came out but still haven't played it. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for the raid, Becca. It's very kind of you. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, let's leave that on 210. And let's turn it on. Second playthrough. Oh, awesome. So, folks that have been here when I've been in the main menu, folks that were here at the very beginning of the playthrough will recognise this particular radio signal. It's a common theme throughout the early game. And now we know that this is the Magpie signal, which is an interesting little tidbit for us, as we are the Magpie, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it's absolutely wonderful, Becca. So I've completed it once off stream, and this is my first time completing it on stream. We're getting very, very close to the end now. It's a fantastic survival horror game. It builds tension beautifully well. There's lots of little nods to the Silent Hill franchise, to the Resident Evil franchise, to all sorts of horror. It's got some wonderful creeping eldritch horror to it as well, and a fantastic dystopian design as well. Really, they've taken all of the things about horror and just melded them together beautifully. Also, there's a very nice little romance subplot as well. Florinfel, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Okay, so we have got a card to remove from a painting. There we go. Sounds like my kind of game. Yeah, a friend of mine was, frankly, wouldn't stop talking about it, and I sort of said, it sounds really good, I really want to play it, but can't afford new games right now. So I'm just going to have to live vicariously through you. And he said, oh no, it's available on Game Pass, you know. I went, oh, really? And here we are. I don't know if it's still available on Game Pass, but if it is, I highly recommend it for anybody that does have access to either Xbox or PC Game Pass, as it's available on both, or was available on both. So we're going to ignore the fact that the acetone probably would have damaged the card. And we're just going to pick it up. So that's the Lover's card. And again, that's a little nod to things that have gone on prior in the game. This is a painting that very closely resembles one done by the player character's partner. So that kind of gives you an idea of what's going on there, I think. Okie dokie. Let's have a look at our map. We still haven't been into that hallway door at the top there, because there's always somebody guarding it. And you might have noticed, actually, we've still got something to do with that computer, because it's not grayed out. The painting's grayed out now because we've completed that little puzzle. But the computer here, still something to do. One diskette wasn't enough. So, what else have we got? We've got some locked doors here. We've got that keypad that we don't know the code for yet. And we've got these two doors here that we've not been through. There's the meat grinder, which is actually a flight of stairs, technically. So we'll go and have a look at that after we've checked this door. Because there's nothing else we can do here, really, at the moment. So what we need to do is bait those folks over here so we can get to that door. And for any Dead by Daylight players that are in tonight, we're going to do that in classic DBD style. I've got a keypad on my screen now because I did that. Apparently my apparently my oh no, apparently my left bumper is also acting as some sort of sticky key. There's been some strange goings on with my controller configuration thanks to Steam. They made me jump a little bit. I was looking at chat instead of looking at the game, and it came out of the floor. We'll pick up some grenade shells. See what else we've got in here. Not very much, it seems. Yeah, some shotgun rounds. Nothing else we can interact with, I don't think. Not a particularly useful room. Nah, nothing else. So we're going to turn our flashlight back off. We're going to quickly check our health. Ooh, we're in the yellow zone, that's not good. Do you have a repair spray on us though, so we'll just quickly pop that. And then we'll pick up those bullets before we leave as well. No point coming back in here, really. Yeah, there we go. That's everything out of this room now, I think. quickly pop in here, into the safe room, and empty our pockets out. Oops, shouldn't have done that. Put the shotgun rounds away, grenade shells away, and the Lover's Tarot card away. But we're going to pick the revolver back up. And we're going to reload it. Better. Much better. And we'll do a quick save as well while we're here. Can't hurt, can it? Okay, in we go. And we'll just go this way. Nobody's going to notice us. It's fine. I'm trying my best on this playthrough, having spent most of my last playthrough killing literally anything that moved. Trying not to kill anything unless it's actively impeding my progress. Someone should really clean up in here. It's very messy. For those that came in with the raid as well, this game was made by 2 people, and some of the little details, like the way that your torchlight bounces off of wet floors, is just so good. I am a lover of the little details in games like this, and this has so many little things that just make me very, very happy. Pick up that stone prod. There's nothing over there except for a door that's blocked by a lot of boxes. 2 people, Becca. They had somebody else do the soundtrack, and they had people for QA and stuff like that, but the story, the animation, all of that done by 2 people. It's really an amazing feat, and it breaks my heart that it's such a small scale game purely because it didn't get any nominations at the Game Awards, and something this beautiful, with this much effort put into it, such a small team, really deserves that kind of love. Oh, a little bit of a cutscene there. Another very fleshy looking room, a lot of blood everywhere. It's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. I know, Becca, I'm very much the same. I had some fantastic ideas for games when I was... Oh, I hadn't noticed that last time I was here. Look at that. It's like a scorch mark. That's very unnerving.
Get nice and moist for me, won't you?
Mum, hello. Thank you very much for the hydrate. I'll have a sip of my water rather than my alcohol for that. Thank you. Yeah, that's unnerving, isn't it? We're at full health, so we don't need to heal up at all. I'm gonna turn my torch off because I can't remember if there's any enemies here. Got another tarot card, we'll pick that up. And some more pulsating flesh. Delightful. Yeah, I had a lot of ideas that I really wanted to have a go at when I was younger for games. Specifically, I had an idea for a cyberpunk setting, and it'd be like a stealth investigation kind of game. But it was far too much for one person to do. So that never went anywhere. Millions starve as Imperial blockade continues. Due to the ongoing transit of Katesh, ration shipments to Veneta have been disrupted by Imperial forces again. Millions of Yushin citizens must starve for yet another month as Imperial missile frigates in Katesh orbit critically damaged. One of our humanitarian convoys on their way to Veneta, sending diplomatic efforts with the Empire into another crisis. The orbit of Katesh will continue to block free travel between Veneta, Rodfront, and Heimat for another 8 seasons, which leaves our liberation troops on Veneta stranded on the desolate ocean world with minimal support. Convoys will continue to be sent despite the Imperial blockade. Only through perseverance can we rebuild what remains of Veneta. There's nothing else here. I don't know why it still lets me interact with it. No space for ammo. Best hope there's nothing else we need in here. I think there's some more ammo there. Yeah. So if we need more ammo, we can always come back to this room. We know that. Oh, if you do though, you should definitely take a look back and see if you can, Oh no. It's already on. That was silly of me. Where? Oh, my gun's not equipped. Silly me. Silly, silly me. I've only got one stun prod, but that's fine. Sorry about the flashing, flickering images, folks. Oh, this isn't going well. I forgot this was here. Okay, there's 160 something, I think. So these here are called colibris, and they have a very interesting power. They're able to basically connect directly with other Gestalt's minds. And the way you defeat them isn't with bullets. It's by connecting to the same radio frequency that they're using and basically blowing them out like that. It's a really fantastic mechanic that I absolutely adore, but that one specific interaction is a little bit much when you've forgotten about it, or when you're not expecting it in the first place. I died in there the first playthrough. I did, I think. Because I panicked. I'd not got any ammo on me. I used all my ammo up really quickly in my first playthrough. Okay, let's actually, on that note, check what we've got on us. Okay, we're not doing so great in the ammo department anymore. I used a lot of ammo up because I'm using the revolver rather than the shotgun. Could have picked up a stun prod here. So this is the actual colibri. Or colibri. I got another one of these scorch marks here. It's very unnerving.
Genuine enthusiasm.
Saturday Faraday, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're doing well today. So all the other colibris that we saw, the little folks that were vibrating over here, they were actually just projections from the colibri that's on the floor now. But they're kind of like a little hive mind. It's a really interesting idea for an enemy. And like I say, the idea to have an enemy that you don't fight with bullets, but instead with radio frequencies in a game that is very geared around radio frequencies. Very clever idea. And very well executed, I think. So that door's locked. This one isn't. Need to remember to turn my flashlight off when I'm entering a new room, so that I don't get beaten up. They are attracted to the flashlight. And loud noises. So not running everywhere is useful. Unless you're trying to speedrun this. The speedrun for this is very impressive, I've got to admit. This door is locked, but I think we can unlock it from here if we can. And that brings us back up here. So we've got a nice quick access route to this stuff now. This door up here. What we got in here? Ah, so we need something to scan here. Ah, Saturday, you've been streaming Signalis as well. How have you been finding it? The only game I've successfully speedrun so far is DuckTales Remastered, and I do really enjoy speedrunning it. But I will also be learning the speedrun for Signalis eventually. I've decided once I finish the on-stream playthrough, which I am taking my time with, as you've probably guessed, I will be learning the speedrun. I don't think I'll be very good at it, but can't hurt to try, can it? Let's check the map and make sure we've not missed anywhere. Yeah, this floor's quite small. Best survival horror game I've played since ever, to be honest. Yeah, I can fully appreciate that. And I kind of agree. I only recently played the first 4 Silent Hill games, and I absolutely adored them. But I think Signalis just hits a little bit different for me. It combines a lot of things that I love. And don't get me wrong, so does Silent Hill, but this has got that little bit extra on it for me. Got very impressed with myself with finishing RE2 Remake in about 6 hours. It's very good for me. Yeah, I'm with you there, Becca. My first playthrough of this took me 13 hours. I dread to think what this is going to come out at, because I know what I'm doing for the most part now. I mean, I do stop and stand in hallways to chat, but okay, so we had some stuff on this floor that we didn't explore, I think. Where was it? Or was it? No, it was... It was the apartment's upper floor. So we want to go this way. We want to empty our pockets first. We're going past the save room, so it's always a good idea to empty our pockets. And we'll just hop into the save room. Never heard of this until Slate played it. Really liked the look of it straight away. Yeah, that's fair. I had already started playing it, I think, when Slate played it, but I hadn't got very far at that point. And yeah, I had an evening where I went, I really fancy playing this, and it got its hooks in me and it never let go. Okay, so I think we've actually got more pistol ammo now than we do revolver ammo. Yeah. Pistol's not as good. No big surprise there. Survival horror fans eating lately, honestly. They really are. We are eating very, very well. And I'm okay with that. It gives me more content for the late night lounge. And frankly, it's meaning that I'm getting to enjoy a genre that I really missed out on when I was younger, because I didn't have the consoles that these kind of games were coming out on. Oh, we don't want to destroy it. There we go. Very nearly just got rid of all of my pistol ammo there. We'll do a quick save as well. Oh, for those that haven't seen this game played before, I'll just show you this as well. Let's continue without saving. We'll regret this later. Love it. I don't know if that's a promise or a threat or a bit of both. Playing all of this game in survival mode was a pain. Oh, I can imagine. I'm playing it on, I think, normal mode. That gives me chills. Yeah. I'd never actually encountered that message before because every time I see a save point, I save. Just sort of habit for me at this point. Too many hours lost in Persona 4 when I was younger. But one of my friends told me, oh yeah, save without, continue without saving, see what happens. Go on. So I did, and it really made me laugh the first time. Okay, so I'm gonna go up the floor. We need a key for that one. Didn't go that way. Oh. Oh. They're back up. And that's locked. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Let's just leave. Oh, let's not leave. Okay. We're gonna focus on this one first, because she's the toughest one. Pick up the revolver ammo. See what key we need for this. Unlocks from the other side. Ah, right, that's right. I'll pick up the Nitro Express ammo because I am going to want that later. That is everything in here now, I think. Oh, there's a bit of paper. I don't think we looked at this last time we were in here. Monfest celebrations cancelled over safety concerns. The seasonal Monfest celebration, a young but well-established tradition in most Rockfront sectors, will not be allowed to take place until further notice. The Protector Public Office has announced today. There is a credible threat to public safety that is currently under Protector investigation. Citizens are only to leave home for work and report all suspicious activities to their block warden. When pressed about the rumours of an Imperial spy living in Sector C, the Protector Public Office only repeated their appeal to citizens to report all suspicious activities to a Protector. So this is quite a lot of world building we're getting here. Hopefully they're still down. Oh, no, they're up. So we're going to have to shoot this one at the very least because they're kind of in our way, I think. Oh, maybe not. We can sneak round them. Sneak round them. Not that one though. Oh dear, that could have been bad. They're a little bit injured now, and we've got friends coming out of the floorboards. That looks like an auto-injector. It is, okay. We don't have space for it. We do have 2 health patches though, repair patches, so we'll use those. It's not the best use of them. I prefer to combine them with small repair sprays to make a bigger repair spray, but we'll work with what we've got. We don't have any ammo for the revolver anymore. That's a problem. Ah, now this is a puzzle that has come up a few times in this game already. So one that some folks here will already be quite familiar with. 10? 25, wasn't it? So that signal was called Magpie, and the box had a magpie on it with a little speaker on the front. Get the star key. No space to carry the star. That's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to turn our radio off because that will attract the enemies. And we're going to equip these 2 stun prods. These are a single-use weapon, which goes in our secondary weapon slot, or secondary equipment slot. And we're going to wait for 2 enemies to come out of the floor here, because they're bound to. There's one. Green. Heck. Oh, not again. There we go. I'm gonna be having serious words with Steam, I think. This is getting beyond a joke. Getting my ass kicked because the controller's not behaving how it's supposed to. There we go. No, we don't want to pick that up. We've done that on purpose so that we've got space. I'm actually going to pick the auto injector up first because we just took some damage, and I'm going to use it. And then we're going to pick this up so that we don't have to come back here. No point in coming back if we don't have to. And we've got a door over this way. Let's put our flashlight back on. We can see that there. It's blocked though, so make sure we've not missed anything in here. We've got some paperwork. Teacher's evaluation. Ariana Young. The girl, without a doubt, is remarkably odd. Certainly due to her being raised solely by her mother, rather than by a community of good people overseen by a block warden, as is normal these days. Her obsession with paintings, music, and other such nonsense was clearly implanted during her time living in the mountains on that desolate radio outpost. And surely her friendship with those Benetton-born Ito sisters also exposed her to some of the questionable literature that is illegally sold in their parents' bookstore. She does not seem to understand that these distractions are no longer acceptable now that she must partake in the society of our nation like anyone else. Personally, I can only hope military service will beat those frivolous ideas out of her in a way that this school has failed to do so far. Remember me mentioning that there's some dystopian horror in here too? Yeah, there you go. There's your dystopia. Yeah, our pockets are full, so we can't pick that up. So just real life then, a little bit. So this is the room that we were in before. We go this way around. That's brought us out a little closer to the ladder room, a little faster. We'll just wait up here and hope that she doesn't see us. And we'll sneak down. There we go. And we'll go this way. And off we go. Safe and sound, mostly. And we'll pop in this way. Run, dodge, and back to the safe room. Where we can empty our pockets again. So we've not got any pistol ammo. No point in carrying the pistol. Got a store key. We'll put the star there for now as well. So we've got 3 tarot cards now. I'm going to pick the photo tank up because we're going to need that. And we'll quickly save. Okay. I think we're good. Go back this way and I check my map because my memory is terrible. That's the room we need the keypad for. Can't remember if it's one of these 2 rooms that we can unlock with the store key or if it's further down. No, I think it's further down actually. Yeah, I think it's here. I think it's that locked door there. Do we want to go this way? Should I have picked a weapon up? Probably. I'm going to go back and get a weapon just to be safe. I'm hoping I won't need it, but you don't want to be caught without a weapon in an unfortunate situation. So let's take the SMG. Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. We'll go this way. Yeah, so when I get round to actually speedrunning this, I don't think I'll be very good at it. I don't think I'll get a very good time. But it'll be fun to learn, I think. Some of it is just about making sure you know the answers to the puzzles ahead of time. Because you can skip a lot purely by knowing how to solve specific puzzles. Next room. But some of it is randomized and some of it is about just making sure that you dodge at the right times and things like that. Develop a fluid. So we've got a photo tank in our pockets. Now I studied photography while I was at college, so I know exactly what to do here. There we go. We got a photograph with, if I can inspect it, a QR code on. Now I haven't tried scanning the QR code with my phone, I've only scanned it in the game, but I'm now very tempted to scan it with my phone and see if it actually produces anything. You know what, I'm gonna do it. Feeling nosy. Let's find out. If my phone can read it, that is. No, it can't. Oh, that's a shame. That's weird. Something fell over and made a noise on this side of me. The dog is asleep on this side of me, so it wasn't him. Must be ghosts. Yeah, I suspect they've probably made it so that you can't actually scan the QR code for anything useful. Which is fair enough. It's always nice when developers hide little things in a game that you can access in the real world, though. Can't remember the game, but there's one where you can scan a QR code and it takes you to a really cheesy website. It's like a proper late 90s, early 2000s website. With falling things and MIDI music in the background and stuff like that. It's very fun. I've got something here. People's Army. 5th Phonetan Infantry Division. Unit 12. Hong Anna. Seo Alina. Ito Lilith. Wong Helena. Elise. Park Notburger. Fukuyama Birgit. Young Rebecca. Okay, so we've got some people there. This door is blocked. Anything else in here? Can never remember. Don't think there is. Can't access the computer. But we've got a QR code that we can scan in that post room, which is just over there. So we're gonna make our way over there. I'm apparently gonna walk into the wall. We're gonna go down here so that we avoid those two. Head up here. And scan the photograph, which gives us another tarot card and a little note. Leaving. I've been found out. I'm sure the white-haired girl working at the photo store in Sector C is bioresonant. Be careful. They don't pay me enough to take any more risks. I'm on the next ship to Katesh tomorrow. Meet me at the docks in Sector N if you want to bail too. Son. We have been discovered. Flee the country. It looks like we should be able to do something over here, but we can't. Okay, so now we're going to go up here. And we're going to head back this way, I think. Yeah. Still got the keypad to do. Feeling like I've forgotten something important. We've got a door down there that we've not actually interacted with yet. We'll do that. That's what I've forgotten. And it could very well be quite important. That wasn't like that before. There is a flesh mound there that wasn't there before. How very unnerving. And here as well. It's very clear that we don't need to go back into those rooms. I think we're safe. The repair spray, and we've got a key here by the looks of things. So we'll just empty our pockets out first, as is our way. I don't think we've taken any damage since we healed up last, so we shouldn't need that. Let's have a look. No, we haven't. Patient key. Pick that up. We'll have a quick little save. Nothing else here. We'll go this way. Oh, we'll pick up some ammo. Love a bit of ammo, and we'll just quickly pop that back in the box so it's not taking up space. Okay, so we've got a friend here in this alleyway. Some folks coming out of the floorboards. The store is... I don't know. It was very nice of them to wait for me then, because I was pressing the button and it wasn't doing the thing it was supposed to do. I want to do that bit of paper. There we go. The Red Eye. There exists a strange, folklorish idea in many sectors of Rotfront related to pareidolia, the tendency to see meaningful images in random patterns, like seeing a face in an ink blot or letters in a smudge of dirt. It is well known that the so-called Red Eye is simply an anticyclonic storm produced by a high-pressure region even, in the atmosphere of Rotfront's planet. Yet for some of the early settlers of Rotfront, this natural phenomenon became symbolic of their struggle and way of life. That red spot in the sky became a perfect metaphor for the ever-present surveillance by the Protectors and the tight grip of the central government on Heimat. Even today, the idea of an unblinking, watchful eye observing their every move still resonates strongly with the people here. During the celebration of Mondfest, at the end of each season, adult citizens will sometimes give students ration marks that have been dipped in red paint. Officially, the red paint is said to represent the blood of those who died in the revolution, but the red coins share an eerie resemblance to that red eye. Or is it just pareidolia too? Should you ever receive one of these red eye ration marks, remember to clean off the paint with acetone or a similar paint thinner. Spending or regifting paint-covered coins is considered to bring bad luck. This door's blocked. That one's open. Yeah, sometimes when you unlock a door and try to open it straight away, it doesn't actually open for you, which can be quite frustrating, especially in a tense situation like that. Let's see them. There we go. Please excuse the flashing and flickering images. I will deal with the Calibri as quickly as I can. There we go. Oh. Aim. Oh dear. Okay, so I tried to aim and fire then, and she wouldn't fire either. There we go. Having a lot of problems with the buttons not doing what they're supposed to do. It is gonna probably negatively impact the ending that I end up getting. Because I'm having to heal a lot more now than I have been so far in this playthrough. Which is frustrating. I'm also having to kill a lot more stuff. Okay. Reunification. Reunification at any cost. Orbital Defense Cannon Battery Veneta 12. Buyan and Kitej in our crosshairs. Artillery divisions of the People's Army. That doesn't sound very good, does it? Okay, so we've got one stun prod now. Can we open this door? We can. Some thermite. Some rifle ammo. Bioresonance technology and its limitations. Classified. No other technology has shaped our nation as bioresonance has. Would we ever have been able to free ourselves from the stranglehold of the Empire without the support of replicas? Essential technologies like climaforming and induced gravity would be impossible without bioresonance technology. Despite that, it feels like we've made little effort to really understand or replicate bioresonant effects with conventional technology. Our progress in the development of electronics and microprocessors has stagnated for nearly a century now, as we focus solely on new ways to instrumentalize this barely understood phenomenon. Oh dear, I need to pause for a drink. Take replica production, for example. The process of duplicating a neural pattern from a Gestalt host to a replica brain is still not fully understood. How does synchronicity happen? Why is the duplicate imperfect? What happens to pre-existing patterns in the receiving brain? Recreating a replica purely with microprocessors and digital programming may be far out of reach, but I believe that we've become overly dependent on a poorly understood technology controlled solely by a few gifted individuals. It may not be long before we're back where we were under the Empire. Hello Irish, welcome in, how you doing? So we've got a padlock here with a 4-letter combination code. Would be far too easy if they'd just left it on the unlockable code, wouldn't it? But that's okay, I know where the code is. Before we do that though, just make sure there's nothing else in here. Pareidolia. I also had a lazy Saturday. It seems it's a thing a lot of us have done today. So, as we learnt from that little book in the alleyway where we got beaten up, Pareidolia, or Pareidolia. I'm terrible at speaking today, which is awful for doing a stream like this, so I do apologise. Is the perception of messages where there isn't any. There are other things that also have very similar connotations to this. There are medical syndromes that cause pareidolia as well. But you can see in these butterfly wings, and these are butterflies, you can tell because of the way their wings are formed. A, E, O, and N. Aeon. Don't know why that one's... Oh, my controller's doing the thing again. There we go. For goodness sake. No space to carry the moon. Oh no. And I don't think we've got anything we can get rid of at the moment. No, we don't. Okay, so we'll have to come back here in a minute. What we can do is we can equip the stun prod again. Come on, use the stun prod. The easiest way to put into the PC Fund Irish is to simply click on the tip link that's in that notification that popped up in chat. I don't know if you were here for that, but if you type, I think it's !tip command, I'll check. Please excuse the music disappearing. Super late. Oh, it's pushed both of the links together. That's frustrating. Oh, but it's just done it again for you there. There you go. So there's Stream Elements and Coffee, or Ko-fi, if you prefer. Any money that goes into either of those spaces is going straight towards my PC fund. For those that haven't been here before, my PC is actually dying. My CPU is very close to being maxed out just streaming this, which is why we no longer have captions, as you can see from the message at the bottom of the screen. I normally have live captions running whilst I'm speaking. But my motherboard was faulty for a long time, and it's now starting to take the other components in my machine with it. So it's time for me to look at getting a new machine. It's very unfortunate timing. It's the worst time of year to be needing to look at a replacement machine, but needs must, I guess. We'll put that back on, and we're going to have to be very careful because the controller issues that we're having this evening are making it very difficult for us to actually stay out of harm's way. We're going to go up here and we're going to sneak round. That's blocked. That's blocked. We're going to sneak this way. We can drop down here. We're going to quickly check this door. This door is open. Hello, SK. Welcome in. How you doing? I'm very pleased to see that Chibitan has learnt their lesson from the other day. Oh, all these things I could be picking up and can't because I've not got the space. I don't want to waste a thermite. Seems excessive to waste a thermite. Okay. No, we want this. Am I winning? Well, we're in the final area of Signalis now. I'm having some issues with my controller. Partly because of Steam. It's a long and silly problem, so I'm not going to go into it unless I'm asked. Not for a second time, anyway. Where's our nearest safe room? But, I think other than that, yeah, we're doing okay. Getting our arse handed to us a lot for silly reasons because of the controller issues. But we're making it work. We've not, touch wood, died yet. I think we died once earlier in the playthrough to a boss. But other than that...
I can't hear you, I'm dead.
Oh, you bugger! Irish, thank you so much for the tip. That is so wonderful of you. Thank you so much. That's really gonna help. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Gosh. Thank you. Need a bit of me booze now. That's so kind of you. I'm sorry. I should have warned you. Got one of my favourite donation alerts there as well. I love Sam and Max. Okay, we don't have a save room on this floor. So I can't even quickly empty my pockets. But we do have... Oh no, we're just gonna jump down here. This could get us killed, but... Oh no, it won't. Okay, I know where we are now. We are not doing so shiny though, so we need to get to that safe room very quickly. Just look at that. I don't think I've ever been this close to death in this game without just getting immediately murdered. Okay, we're alright. We've clawed it back from the brink of death. Oh, Chibitan, you are being a little overzealous, my little friend. I'm going to fix that before we carry on. I don't know why they're being so overzealous about the fundraiser. I mean, I appreciate it, but cool the fuck down, kiddo. Let's increase the timer for that. There it is. Oh, that would be why. For some weird and wonderful reason, the online interval's set to 5 minutes instead of 30 minutes. Offline's fine, online, not so much. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry about Chibitan's overzealous shilling there. Okay. I mean, it worked on me. Oh, I'm sorry, Irish. Okay, so now we've got some space in our pockets again, which is what we want. But we also really desperately need to heal up. I'm actually going to use the auto-injector this time. Because we are ailing. This should... Oh, not if we equip it. We want to equip that, use that. There we go. Now we wait a moment, and there we go. Back up to full health. Good as new. Exactly what we want. And we'll pop a quick save. I think we're probably going to end up getting the same ending that I got in my first playthrough. I've tried really hard to make sure I get a different ending on stream, and I don't think it's going to work. That door at the end's blocked now as well. I do like that in this part of the game, once you've done everything you can do in a specific room, it generally turns it into a fleshy mound that you can't get past. That's the patient key used up, so we may as well go in here and take a look in here. Now, those of you that haven't been here before won't know this. Apologies to those that have heard me say this a few times. But I like to look around at all of the paperwork in a room before I go and do the puzzle, because there's usually going to be hints to how to solve the puzzle in some of the paperwork in the room. 6th night. I dreamt I was an imperial farmer. I embraced my lover in the red deserts of Katash when a storm consumed us, the sand grinding us down until nothing remained. 13th night. I was a worker in the mines of Leng when I was consumed by a shapeless mass of flesh, my flesh joining with the flesh of many others, until only my bones remained. My mind joined the collective of flesh, which persists beyond death. 16th night. As a storm raged in the sky, I fell from a ruined skyscraper on Veneta, but I never reached the ocean below. I kept falling, and suddenly lightning struck the building, and I woke up. 18th night. I was floating in the sunless sea below the ice of Rotfront, and I saw a large creature move in the darkness below me, in the moon's dark core. 19th night. I saw a burning eye in the sky above the clouds of Buyan. I was walking through the floating imperial palace, and the gaze of the sun-like iris burned my body to ashes. It's a wee bit fleshy in this room. And look at that. We've got some very tarot card looking outlines with the names of the different planets in the system. I wonder what we could do with those. Let's go and get the tarot cards, shall we? I think we have all of them. There's 6 spaces, so we need 6 cards. We may be missing 1 card. Oops. Thought you were there. It's a miracle I managed to avoid them then. I completely forgot about the third one that I was standing right next to. But it worked out okay in the end. Okay, let's see how many tarot cards we've got. I think there's actually a save point nearer than that one, because otherwise, you know, you can't carry all of them at once without taking everything else off. I guess that's kind of the idea, isn't it? We don't need the flashlight right now. We are missing one card. I think I know where we need to go to get that. Wrong button. That one was my fault, not the controllers. Gonna sneaky. Okay. And we'll go this way. It was this room. So, everything we read goes into our memory banks. So, we can take a look at the dream diary to check which card goes with which place. So, the lovers is Kitesh. I don't think we've got the one for Leng yet. Fell from a ruined skyscraper on Veneta. Lightning struck the building. That's the tower. I know that from seeing a lot of tarot cards over the years. Generally, the tower is depicted as a tall building tower being struck by lightning with somebody falling out of it. So that's definitely the tower. Veneta, tower, Kitesh, lovers. The moon will be Rotfront because it talks about the moon in there. Buyan will be the sun. So whatever that last card is goes on Leng. So go. As lovers. Kitesh. Veneta is the tower. Rotfront is the moon. Haymat. We didn't look at Haymat, did we? So Haymat's posters always have a star on them. So it makes sense for the star to be Haymat, because we've not heard anything about that in the dream diary. And then Buyan is the sun. So we've just got one left to get, which is the one for Leng. Being consumed by a mound of flesh until only your bones remain. I think I know which card that's going to be. So we'll leave them there. Got empty pockets again now. There's nothing else in here we can interact with. Probably for the best. We can't go into that apartment without our flashlight because it's dark. I'm gonna go back this way. And go get our flashlight. And figure out what else we've got to do. We've got an entire room's worth of stuff. Oops. Forgot about her again. Popped for it this time though. We've got an entire room's worth of stuff that we need to go and collect, so we should probably do that next. No, we're going to keep that for now. We don't... Where is... Flashlight. How the first one didn't get you, I'll never know. What do you mean, Irish? like didn't make me jump, or because she smacked me in the face. Yeah, I knew she was there, I just forgot.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
As Bob Ross says, we don't make mistakes here, we just have happy accidents. And my happy accident was walking face first into the enemy's fist. Yeah, she got me that time, but the time before that she didn't. I managed to avoid her somehow. Okay, we need to go... Where do we need to go? Let's have a look-see. Still can't do that. We still don't have a key for that. I think we need to go to the alleyway, because we need to go all the way up. It's the dentist room we need to go into. Yeah, so we need to go to the alleyway, I think. Or we could go the long way. We have got a door there to check as well. I think that door is blocked, but I like map completion, so we're gonna go and check that door. Yeah, we'll go through the ladder room. And this time I'm going to remember that there's 3 of them in here, because she's right there. She's got a bat on as well. She smacked me in the face with a bat on. Bit rude. Little bit rude. I think the door that, if we look at the map there, that's marked as blue, but that's very definitely not an openable door now. There's a big old flesh mound in the way. So we ain't going that way. Oh no! Yeah, that door's blocked. That door also blocked now, so we can't go that way either. Bugger. Back this way then. Oh, she got me. We can't go that way. So we're gonna have to go back down and the long way around. That's okay. A little bit of the 5Ds of dodgeball there, but I think we managed that okay. Okay, I'm really bad at maps in this game, in any game like this to be honest with you. I forget where I'm going so easily. This is why I think I'm going to be terrible at the speedrun. Okay, so I want to go bottom and straight up. Should be fine. Okay, I'm going to have to avoid these 2. And this one. She stood up. The first time an enemy stood up in this game, when I was playing it for the first time, I was terrified. It made me jump. I wasn't expecting it. Wasn't as terrifying as the first time one came out of the floor. But it really did make me jump. Here we go. This is the room we needed to be in because we need this. So we'll pick the red diskette up first, and then we'll rummage around for anything useful. So some 8mm ammo. there's some shotgun rounds there, I think. But we're gonna... No entry. Yeah, that very definitely looks like a no entry door. It's a little bit bunged up. Is this door? I'm gonna pick up the repair patches, and if we've got space, pick up the shotgun rounds. So that's all of our inventory space used up now. Just a bit of a problem. But that's the room empty, so I'm gonna pop back out and just jump straight down here. I don't think any enemies spawn in here, so it's fairly safe to... You can just walk in there, I think, but I'd rather run. Get this done quickly, you know? And we'll put the diskette in its new home first. Put the repair patch in the computer. There's an urge, but I'm not going to. So we've got another application on the computer now. Medibank. This is the data bank for all of the different personnel. So we'll download all that information because we need the date of birth of the Ethos sisters to unlock the door. Because Mama Ito, I presume Mama Ito, doesn't understand how security works. Never ever use dates of birth of close relatives as passcodes. That is the way to losing all your data. That is. Actually, we're near a save point, so we'll just quickly save as well, and we'll empty our pockets. Anything we don't need to take with us. So we don't need the shotgun rounds. Combine those two, and then use that, and that should put us back to full health. Yep, there we go. And a quick save. And off we go. The door that we need to open is this way. I think it's this one. Yeah. There we go. Here's the keypad. Again, we're gonna take a look at what we've got in our archives. Oh, let's have a little read, shall we? Gabrielle Ang. Born on Rodfront. A retired construction worker. Please excuse me for a second, folks. Bots have started sending whispers now. They're getting clever, aren't they? Honestly. Irish, thank you very much for the treat for me. It will be... I'm going to shake the jar a little bit. Because it's all pineapples at the minute at the top. It's ended up being a pineapple anyway. It's a fizzy pineapple. Thank you very much, Irish. Oh gosh. Chronic asthma, osteoporosis, severe hearing loss. Doctor's notes. cochlear implantation requested. That's fair. What a suite of fun. I feel a little bit intrusive reading these. Makes me a little... Yeah. It's not my information to be reading. A lot of very unwell people, though. I'm happy it's not a meerkat for once. I was on a serious meerkat streak. Really? Well, I don't know if you'll be able to see that on camera. But yeah, a lot of pineapples in there. It's pineapples all the way down. Here we go. Erika Ito. 560524 is what we need. Sprained ankle. Okay, Erika's fairly healthy. Good on you, Erika. Isolde Ito. 560524. They're twins. Five, 6, 0, 5, 2, 4. And in we go. Nobody in here but us chickens? Song of the Gods. Banned. Possession and distribution of this publication is prohibited and punishable by the Forced Cultural Protection Act. There exists a connection between all of us that few are fully aware of. A song we all dance to, but few can hear. This deep vibration of the cosmos can not just be heard and felt. We all resonate in harmony with it, shaping it, deforming it around us. Those select few who can consciously perceive it often fear it. Too oppressive is the sound of the stars, too invasive the noise of the unaware around them, polluting the song with their fickle emotions. But every once in a while, some are born that cannot only hear and play this music of the worlds, but who can conduct it. Gifted individuals capable of manipulating the essence of the world around them. Many believe that the Grand Empress is such a being. Her immense will bent humanity into the empire of Yusin and lifted us to the stars. It was her power that imbued life into the first of the machine servants that now carry the weight of the empire on their carbon steel backs. Sorry, Porthos sometimes starts chewing on his paws and he can be quite violent about it. Always a little worried that he might hurt himself. Doesn't appear to be anything else in here that we can interact with, just that one very ominous book. So we'll carry on. Go through this door. And we've got a cutscene. I couldn't find her. I've looked everywhere. But she's not here anymore. I can't go on. I'm sorry. Forgive me. That's our only friend that we've encountered so far. Really? Now gone? Big F for Issa. That's Isolde. Photograph of Issa wearing a school uniform. She was looking for Erika, her twin sister. Couldn't find her. The picture is badly damaged. For Erika. And there's the last card. The death card. Makes sense. Leng is where most of this game is set. And death is a very appropriate card. In that regard. I mean, in some ways. The thing about the death card in tarot is that it generally doesn't mean actual, literal death. It's often misinterpreted that way. But it can mean many very positive things as well. It can be a symbol for a fresh start or new life. For the death of an idea, for example, the death of a chapter in one's life. And of course, when one chapter ends, a new one begins. As Welcome to Night Vale once said, death is only the end if you assume that the story is about you. And the Death Tarot card very much epitomizes that, I think. Because it can mean so very many things. Okay, so we need to go and put this card with the other tarot cards, which I think is up here? No. Top floor? Top floor. Where are we right now? We are bottom floor. In the computer store. Okay, so if we head towards the service room and take the ladder up, we could go up to the fire escape. I think we need to go up to the fire escape, don't we? Let's have a look at our inventory. We're looking a bit full. Let's empty our pockets while we're here. And we want to keep that on us. Okay, we'll keep what we've got on us now. We don't need the auto-injector right now because we're at full health. I'm going to take the ladder all the way up. Top floor. That's right, isn't it? Check I've gone the right way. Yeah, I have. And then we want to go up all the way to the left. We won't be able to go that way, I don't think, because there's a fleshy mound in the way of that door. We'll have to go the long way round if we can. We'll see. We'll see if we can go this way. We might not be able to. Oh, no, definitely can't. Ouch. That was a resounding no. But we've dropped back down to the bottom floor, closer to the ladder room, so we should be able to get in from... uh-oh. This is not healthy. The light well above has been consumed by a mass of meat, releasing some debris that was caught in the nets above. Got the dial ring? Can everybody see who that is? I think that's us. We've been here many, many times before. And in fact, there's quite a few of our corpse blocking an elevator shaft earlier in the game. Right, this is one of these things where we technically need the photo module, but I'm just going to take a picture on my phone. Because I haven't got the photo module with me and I'm lazy. And it's not technically cheating. So we put all the cards in place. And now we're shining them under a black light to get the answer to the next puzzle. Outsmarting the photo module is all. Yeah, exactly. I have my own photo module, so there, game. Yeah, let me out. Here we go. Fighting the final boss is going to be interesting with the issues I'm having with my controller. I'm starting to feel a little nervous about it. That's twice now I've gotten hit in that corridor, when in theory I should have been able to avoid them. I'll pick that up. A little bit of healing, that's all we needed really. Save. And we'll go this way. Time for us to do the big puzzle. And this is a puzzle that may not have even noticed existed. I've certainly not bothered to point it out to you all. Okay, it's not letting me say anything about that. I don't know if that's just because my controller's being an arse. Put the dial ring on there. There we go. Okay. So this is the bit where I probably should have taken a second photograph, isn't it? Okay. Booyan looks like it's already in place as it should be. Oh no, it's not. It's the opposite way around. Okay. Vineta was the tower. That needs to be... Oh, right controller. I guess like that. No. Oh, there we go, like that. Dash needs to be like that. Too far. Leng needs to be like that. Heimat needs to be like that. And Rotfront needs to be like that. There we go. Anyone here played Silent Hill 4 before? This is actually where we started the game. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Okay, so we're in a 3D environment and my controller is misbehaving, so I have gone to mouse and keyboard. It's locked. It requires a key. The national flag. It's meaningless. Black and white pictures of paintings Ariana used to make. Some books here that we can't interact with. Computer. Radio. The last seal has been broken. It's time to go home. We're not going to pick the king in yellow up yet. Figuring out what the controls are here. Ariana's old radio transmitter. It's still transmitting. Ah. I have just learned something. Okay. I think that's the code I need to get the true ending. That's the radio frequency I need to get the true ending. I'll remember that. 195. I can't do it this playthrough. It requires you to do things earlier in the game, which I haven't done, to get the keys to unlock the safe behind us. The computer screen is blank. Doesn't look like we can turn the computer on. The door won't open yet. Light switch. I don't need to turn it off. An old wooden wardrobe. Ariana used to keep her clothes in here. So nothing else. Some very, very stained walls. Nothing on the ceiling, I don't think, just the ceiling light. Okay. We're going to pick up the king in yellow, because what could possibly go wrong when the king in yellow is involved? Auntie's note. Ariana, I left some of yesterday's dinner in the fridge for you. You can warm it up when you get back from school. Please pick up the books your uncle ordered from the Ito bookstore on your way home. Remember to leave some space in your school bag for them this time, so they don't get wet. We don't have any stuff on us anymore. Flashlight's gone. All the things that we had on us, all gone. Workforce assignment for young Ariana. We have been informed that your compulsory military service period was recently completed. According to our files, you have previously graduated from Mandelbrot Polytechnical High School in Rottfront Sector C on R34.59C and have recently submitted an application for a military service assignment, Penrose Programme. How are you doing, by the way? I forgot to ask earlier. I'm doing very well, thank you, Saturday. I'm quite tired today. I don't know why. I had an accidental nap before the stream tonight. Thankfully I woke up in time to start the stream on time. But yeah, I'm a little bit tired, but doing well, thank you. I hope you are too. You've been processed by Aeon Workforce Assignment, previous work experience, store clerk, Young Photo Store, part-time, compulsory military service, Rottfront Orbital, long-range radio operations officer training. Should you not be accepted by a military service program by the end of the season or find other employment, you will be assigned the following workplace: S23 Sierpinski Production and Mining Facility on Leng. So Sierpinski's where we've been for most of the game. Some pistol ammo. keep trying to turn my flashlight on and I've not got it on me at the moment. Letter from Mother. My dearest Ariana, I'm so glad to hear you're feeling better again. I was very worried when I heard from your aunt that you're in hospital again. I still remember how you used to get sick so much as a child. Please don't overexert yourself, okay? The photo you sent me is very interesting. What a strange coincidence that she looks so much like you. You could be twins. Perhaps she's related to us somehow, though I don't know anyone named Seal in our family. From the looks of it, it was shot on Vinata. Your military service will begin soon, so you might be wearing a uniform like her soon enough. Please send me a photo when that happens. Love, Mother. We've got a save point here as well. We're actually going to pick some stuff up before we go to the save point, because we're very near the end now. It's the maximum amount of repair sprays that we can handle. We're going to take the... Ooh, decisions. We'll take the rifle. And as much rifle ammo as we can carry, which is about 6. And the SMG. And as much SMG ammo as we can carry. It's already loaded. That's not there. I'll just check that we've not got more rifle ammo that we can take with us. We do. Oh, not rifle. SMG ammo, which we don't. Maybe the revolver's a better choice. Nah. I think this will work. As you may have guessed, I'm gearing up for the boss fight. Take the stun prods with us as well. SMG to begin with, rifle for later. We need it. Okay. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. We've read all the things. We've saved. We've got our guns. We've got our health. Time to leave forever. Adler's note. All efforts to contain this illness have been in vain. All the Gestalt workers have succumbed to it, leaving only dark shadows on walls and floors where they died. That's why the scorch marks are there. And soon, all of us replica will have lost our senses and turned to writhing masses of flesh. I now believe it was not an infectious disease, nor some form of poison or radiation. It was a slow corruption of reality itself, as I've relived the same cycle over and over. Each time details changed. Things are twisted, added, removed. How long until it all turns to nothing but noise? So Adler pushed us down an elevator shaft earlier in the game, because frankly he was sick of our shit. Because he's had to go through this over and over and over again, hundreds and hundreds of times. And every time we turn back up, blissfully unaware of how much we've essentially ruined his life. And we cause all that trouble all over again in new and interesting ways, and he has to clean up the mess. So I can kind of appreciate why he shoved us down an elevator shaft. A red dream, a crashed ship, a strange gate, a hole in the ground, an island beyond reach, memories from other lives, dreams of suffering and loneliness, promise, a search for someone lost. I saw her in the red emptiness, waiting for me. We had made a promise. As the memories of a stranger rushed into my mind, felt the borders of myself blur. Now I can no longer tell where Falk ends and Elster begins. Falk is the leader of this particular facility, the commanding officer, and Elster, well, that's us. She wants to become one with us. She wants us to do a little fusion dance. Stop. You must turn back. There is nothing for you there. You've tried so many times, and you've failed every time. Don't you see that you're ruining everything? This is your final warning. Adler. Falk's memory. We were dancing to that song they start the broadcast with. We fell asleep watching that movie we had seen before so many times. If only I could take us back to that time when we were happy. These memories are mine now. Hi, Falk. Why did you return? There's nothing for you here. She'll never dance with us again. No matter what we do. She doesn't even want us anymore. Right, wish me luck, folks. Both of us. We are incomplete. Let us become whole again. Oh shit, I forgot I need space for this clear. What's going on? blocking half my screen. I can't see, I can't move. Oh, this is very, very stressful. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Already reloaded. I'm running out of rifle ammo. Too much. I'm very, very focused. This goes down now. Wait for them. So close to the end. To let her kill me. Maybe she got tired. Who knows if she got tired? I don't know what I can do here. I don't know if I've just got to let her kill me. I wish I could, Irish. I've not got any healing stuff left either. I wonder if I unequip this, if it... Ah! Yes! I'm gonna keep that very, very quiet and be excited when the cutscene is done. I didn't think that'd work. It did. So happy. Thank you, Irish. There's a lot about this game that gave me really big Evangelion vibes as well. Now, we are one. Okay, before I carry on, the first time I died to Falk in my off-stream playthrough was because I ran out of ammo in the last phase and I didn't know what to do, so I let her kill me. I hadn't got any stun prods on me at the time, and with how finicky they've been because of my controller playing up tonight, I didn't think that was going to work. So I am over the moon that not only did it work, but it allowed me to beat her first time on my on-stream playthrough. I didn't die. I nearly did, but I didn't die. So happy. Poor Falk. Been waiting for this for a long time. This space intentionally left blank. I do feel very sorry for Falk. She's going out of her mind, bless her, once again. You've returned. Adler looks a little different this time. He wears no mask, and he hates everything. Which, frankly, mood. Are you really willing to go through with this once more? You've seen what happens. This world cannot take much more. This may be our last chance. Selfish monster. I don't know if the game's frozen or if I'm supposed to do something here, because it's not moving. I'd be really upset if the game crashes now. I think the game might have crashed. Tap back into it and see if that makes it move. No, it's stuck. Shit. Shit. Is this the ending we get now? Oh, come on, game. Don't do this to me. I think I'm gonna have to quit out of the game and hope that I don't have to fight Volk again. It's frozen. It's frozen at a crucial point in a cutscene. Okay, we're just gonna close it and hope that I don't have to do that boss fight all over again. Why do I only ever have these issues when I play games on stream? Like, it worked perfectly off stream. No issues like this. Crashed 3 or 4 times while I've been playing it on stream. Whew. Ah well. We're at the end now, so... You watch, it's gonna ruin the ending cutscene, isn't it? Keeps things interesting. It's certainly keeping me on my toes, that's for sure. I have to fight Falk again. No! No! Oh, that sucks. Okay. Before I do the boss fight all over again, I'm going to bring extra bullets. I'm bringing as many bullets as I can fit in my pockets, Irish. What I am going to do though is Xbox accessories. I'm going to open the Xbox accessories app and quickly make sure that my controller isn't doing stupid shit. Ah, there we go. So here's a fun fact for you folks. If you're using a newer Xbox controller and it needs a firmware update, it will misbehave until it gets its firmware update. I'm going to quickly update the firmware on my Xbox controller in the hopes that it fixes the issues we've been having tonight. So while we wait, how's everybody doing? I am really sorry that we've got to go through the final boss all over again. Hopefully it will be slightly less stressful this time. Yeah. I hope you're having a fun time on the stream. I hope you've had a good weekend so far as well. Just forget that I need to update the firmware on my controller. I'm from the generation that didn't have firmware on controllers, really. Needed updating anyway. Everything was just plug and play, and once it broke, it broke. You know? Everything's so fancy nowadays. Makes me sound like a right old fart, doesn't it? Ooh, now's a really good time actually for me to have a little stretch and a posture check. I am so annoyed that that's happened. Like, I was really proud of how well I did in that fight as well. I mean, it wasn't the best, the best it could have been by any stretch, but it was pretty good. Do I keep the stun prods, or do I want to bring something else with me instead? If I bring an extra weapon, that might work. If I bring the revolver with me instead, that's a few extra shots. I don't know. I'm going to trust that doing the firmware update on my controller will fix the problem I was having. Pretty sure Steam and everything else is closed, so... Oh no. Oh we're okay. I think. The Signalis may have crashed again. Nope, we're good. Okay. Let's see if the controller's behaving now, shall we? Controller was indeed connected. No, still not behaving properly. And it looks like OBS is frozen. I hope you can all still hear me. Yeah, OBS is frozen. You can hear just fine. Okay, thank you very much for confirming that, Irish. I don't know why OBS has decided now is the perfect time to freeze up, but yeah, the controller's still being fucky and I don't know why. I'll have to figure that out off stream. But that means it's a bad idea to take the stun props with me again. Unless they worked when I didn't have a weapon equipped, so they are really good as a last resort. No, I'm gonna leave my setup the way it is. I think it worked. I've got the SMG equipped. Oh, everything on OBS has gone black. I'm hoping that means it's catching up now. I'm gonna quickly grab all of the documents in here as well. I don't know if that's gonna have any effect on the ending or not, so... We've already read through them, so I'm not gonna reread them. Just gonna grab them for the archives, as it were. And then... Okay. Second verse, same as the first. There's an irony to the fact that I've got to do this again. Considering, you know, we've been here before. I'm only a little bitter about the whole thing. Honest. I was pressing the thing to interact to pick up stuff and it was exiting out of it, Like it was saying no. This controller is absolutely cursed tonight. This is frustrating. Especially after a beat of the first time as well. This feels very cursed. Okay. I can do this. I've already done it once on stream. Welcome
Hello
back,
there.
Lord. You're just in time for the third boss, by which I mean the same boss for the third time. She killed me the second time, I beat her the first time and the game crashed. I'm a little bit upset, I'll be honest. The controller fuckery is making things very difficult. Right, what I'm actually going to do this time is... No, that's a bad plan actually. Press the fire button then. Oh boy. most frustrating thing about this is that I beat her first time and the game crashed. I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't know what to do.
Get nice and moist for me, won't you?
Because... So I've got... Xbox keyboard keeps flashing up on the screen. And I have to press the B button to get rid of it whilst I'm in the middle of combat. Left bumper isn't working when it's supposed to, and I don't know why. I don't know why my controller's decided to do this tonight. And yeah, I'm sorry. I've dropped the nice relaxing tones for a moment because I cannot focus on keeping myself measured with this going on. I don't know what ending I'm gonna get though, Irish. That's the problem. Because I've beat this game once before, and I got one ending. I don't know which ending I would have got this time. I mean, it's probably going to be the same one now because I've died a load. I'm so disappointed. Like, I haven't, up until tonight, I don't think, other than once, I haven't died once in this run. No, I did. I died to the weird leggy cage thing. But other than that, I haven't died in this entire run. And I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't know what to do. Okay. Tell you what, folks, I will be right back because OBS is still frozen for me and that's making me very, very nervous. So I'm just gonna give my PC a quick refresh and I'll be back with you. Shouldn't be any more than about 5 minutes. So now's a great time to have a little stretch, have a drink, maybe even grab a snack if you fancy it, and I'll be back with you as soon as I can, okay? I'm back! Yes, Irish, you definitely want a burrito. Okay, I know what the problem was. I know why the controller issues persisted after I shut Steam down. And the reason was because Steam had elected not to close. It was sitting in the background behind Signalis, looked on my desktop for all intents and purposes to be closed, but there was a tiny little pop-up that said, we're waiting for this thing to happen and it's not happened yet, so we're just going to stay open in the background. So now the buttons are working the way they're supposed to. Steam causes me issues with my controller too. It's ever since they brought in controller support that has to be set through big picture mode that I've started having problems. And specifically since I set stuff up so that I could play Castlevania, because Castlevania's a bit temperamental. Okay. It's fine. We've done this time loop before. We can beat this. Should be considerably easier, hopefully, now that I'm not gonna have... Oops. A bunch of random things turning up on the screen. Hopefully. Maybe. Stream has been trying to nerf you IRL. Some next level of psychomantis shit. It fucking feels that way, Podlord. Which is why I was so happy that I managed to beat Falk first try. Because, you know, can't use my left bumper, which is my secondary equipment slot. Can't always fire my gun. Sometimes it fires without me actually telling it to. randomly a keyboard takes up half my screen, things like that, and I still managed to beat her first time, and then the game crashed. It was just, what? Why? We need to reload first. Then run over here. Smack her. Have another spear. Okay. So what we want to be doing is making sure we've always got a spear on us. We're going to equip the rifle because that's the thing that we're going to be picking ammo up for more often in these earlier phases. We can always use the SMG if we run out of ammo later. This is the plan. We're not going to waste bullets on the mooks. I should have picked that ammo up before I speared her. Oh well. It's fine. We've not used any of our healing items yet. Like that. Without a spearing to pick up here again, it's a shame, but she dies. Heal. Hit this loop here, but I don't have to. There we go. Oh shit. Worth it. We'll heal up. We'll reload while we're in here. She's gone down. Smack her. Grab a spear. Grab a spear. Yes. Oh, there's so many of them. I can't see what I'm doing. I don't like it. Oh, I got the mook instead of her then. Was so thank you for killing the mook. Oh Oh no, why did I look at chat then? Oh, hi Nikki, I'm so sorry. Oh, no, you don't need to apologise. I looked over at chat not because somebody had turned up in chat, just I looked over at chat. That was my own fault. But I'm so sorry that this is a triggering game for you. It's unfortunate that it does have those things about it that mean that some folks can't enjoy it. You do not need to apologise. that was entirely on me. I got overconfident for a second. And now there's nobody to blame but myself because I'm not having the controller issues anymore. Okay. This time we're going to do it and the game's not going to fucking crash. It is lovely to see you though, Nikki. Thank you for popping in to say hello. I do appreciate it. I was at the fucking end and I looked away for a second, which was a stupid thing to do. Knowing how little health I had, because I hadn't really followed the plan that I thought I had half health and I was going to be really upset. I didn't really follow the plan that I'd set for myself, so I screwed myself over there. We're going to do it this time. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Nikki. Okay, Falk, we've heard this story before. Right. This is it. This is the play. Yeah, we're gonna heal. Gonna switch to rifle. stuck behind her. I can't move. I can't move. It won't. There we go. That was really unfortunate. It wouldn't let me move at all then. I just need to wait for her to drop another spear and then I can go and zap her. I need the spear first. Fingers crossed the game doesn't crash this time as well. There we go. Oh. There we go. There we fucking go. Do I actually pay attention to what I'm doing? Right, keep your fingers crossed that the cutscene doesn't crash the game. Two times champ tonight. I do not feel like a champ right now, but thank you very much, Irish. Oh gosh. Feel like anything but. Okay. Bye, Falk. I've murdered Falk twice now. Well, tonight. I feel really bad about it. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure Nikki wasn't able to stick around because of the trigger situation, so I'm gonna have to drop her a message, I think. I don't want her to think that she was the reason that I failed there. Because she wasn't. It's actually the Chibitan pop-up that I caught out of the corner of my eye. If anybody in chat is to blame, it's my bot. Okay. This is where it crashed before, isn't it? So. Are we gonna get past it? Well, we got slightly further. Adler, come on, please. Please. I'm not liking this. This is not looking good. think it's crashed again. No, it's really not, is it? It's really not. I wonder if there's anything I can do about it. What's annoying is the music's still going, yeah. It's like it's trying and failing to load the rest of the game. And like I say before, the most frustrating thing about it is that it worked perfectly off stream. I had no problems at all. It's the version that's available on Game Pass, so... Unsure, I'm afraid. I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't know what to do. I think I may just have to end it there. I don't know if I can complete this. I think it's just stuck. I don't know if it's a save or it's something to do with my computer or what. This is really sad. I really wanted you folks to see the ending cutscene. I wanted to see which ending we were going to get. Seems my streams are ending in disappointment more and more often at the moment. And all I can do is apologise for that. Okay. Well, thanks, Adler. Yeah, I think I'll just I don't want to try again. I don't want to have to do the boss again. Only to get stuck here again. Thank you, Brian.
Brian
That's very kind
Ectard,
of you.
X1000.
I'm sorry, folks. That is utterly heartbreaking and bodes horrendously for me starting to learn the speed run, doesn't it? If the game crashes every time I get to the ending, I'll never be able to finish a run of it. Tell you what, let's... I think you're right, Irish. I think the best thing for us to do, if I want to show you how the game ends, because we'd completed the actual gameplay portion of the game once we beat Falk.
Goodbye.
I think what I'll do is buzz up Firefox tab in YouTube, or vice versa, I suppose. See if we can watch the ending cutscene. Oh, thank you, Pudlord. That's very kind of you to say. And I do appreciate folks sticking around when there's technical difficulties. I always do, because frankly, you could go elsewhere, and the fact that you stick here when I'm in a flap or when the game crashes and stuff like that, it means a lot to me that you're willing to sit through my bullshit or my computer's bullshit. So thank you. Let's see if we can find the ending cutscene. I'll put the ending cutscene on for you. And okay. This is... I think I got the promise ending last time. Okay, here we go. I'm just loading it up. I haven't actually configured any of my audio for streaming cutscenes. Did I get the promise ending or the memory ending? I can never remember which one it was. But we'll go... Actually, it might still work. Because that's... Let's have a look. No. Pretty sure you can't hear that. Be able to hear it now, though. I've not started it yet. I want you to be able to see it first. There we go. This should be the ending we would have got. Hopefully. Indeed, Pudlord, indeed. I can never remember which way round the two are named. I think it's the promise ending I got first playthrough, which is what I've put the ending on for. Won't it be really embarrassing if it turns out that the game just ends at this scene here? No, there we go. That's what's supposed to happen. You'll destroy everything. So this is the ship that we crashed at the beginning of the game. This is where we were at the beginning of the game. And it's also the ship that we tried to break back into in the middle of the game, but were unsuccessful. Which is where we got the false ending. That's why the doors are the way they are. So we would actually be able to interact in this bit, so we'd be able to wander around a little bit. But really it's just picking up lore and that kind of thing. It looks like this person has done what I did. By calculations, 1,500 cycles of mission time will have passed when you receive this message. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to read it fast enough for you folks with how they're flicking through, unfortunately. If you're fast readers, maybe you'll be able to grab it all. Can't read it that fast. You'll destroy everything? Bro, Adler, everything is blood. Yeah, that's kind of our fault. Not like completely our fault, but kind of our fault. Ugh.
Get nice and moist for me, won't you?
Hello, Sketches. Thank you very much for the hydrate. I certainly need it right now. So, to give some context to what's going on in the lore on screen at the moment, there are instructions saying don't talk to the Elster unit, don't make friends with the Elster unit, don't show the Elster unit movies with war in, don't play music for the Elster unit, and the Gestalt that we were paired with completely ignored all those instructions and did everything that she wasn't supposed to do, up to and including falling in love with the Elster unit. And the Elster unit reciprocated. So Elsters can survive in high radiation spaces, just like any other replica unit can, but Gestalts, who are more human, can't. They're flimsy meat mechas like we are. So in an emergency situation, it's better to keep the replica unit alive because they can survive for longer. Don't need as much perishable care. Can repair themselves using things like duct tape and super glue. There she is. Remember our promise. Elster. Can't do it. You have to do it. It's time for this to end. Please. Yeah, I got the promise ending the first time. I'm sorry. She killed her, yeah. That was the promise she made. Ariana was a very powerful, not Ariana, sorry, yeah, it was Ariana, wasn't it? The very, very powerful bioresonant. She was causing everything that happened. She wasted away in the cryo chamber. And she made Else the promise that she would put her out of her misery because she was suffering a lot. It's not a cheerful story. It is very much not a cheerful story. It's a very bittersweet story, but see, this is what I wanted to see. This is why I'm so miffed that I didn't actually get to complete it because it kept crashing. I wanted to see, because I think our total game time was at about 10 hours. We saved a lot, but I don't think we died a lot other than to Falk. So we might have got a different ending because you get the different endings depending on what you've done throughout the course of the game. So I would have really liked to have seen what ending we got. A little miffed that we didn't get that far. But I did at least get to play the whole game for you folks before it decided to crap out. It's not cheerful, but it is rather powerful. Agreed, Pudlord. And to be honest with you, a story doesn't have to be cheerful. Because frankly, life isn't cheerful. But if it's powerful, that's the important thing. Right. I am going to put us over to the ending soon screen. It's a shame, but you did it, and we're thankful for that. Oh, thank you, Pudlord. I am very, very, very appreciative. And again, massive thank you to all the lovely folks that have stuck around whilst we were having technical issues throughout the course of the stream. And for sticking around as I was getting frustrated at having to repeat the boss because of the game crashing. I really do appreciate it. Life isn't cheerful all the time, but it can be. Yeah, of course. Of course. I need to turn that off before I forget. Oh, I can't turn it off from here. I'll do it later. That's fine. Let's find someone to send you off to. I don't think anybody's entered the giveaway today. Let's have a look-see, shall we? Today's giveaway is for a copy of Spirit Hunter Deathmark. It's a horror visual novel, part of the Spirit Hunter series. If anybody just want to put their hat in the ring for that, exclamation mark ticket will get you a ticket. And you've got a little bit of time before I send you over to someone else. I know exactly who we're going to. But I'm going to take the fact that nobody's popped a ticket into chat already as a no thank you. And we're going to go over and see the wonderful Flint Stride, who is a wonderfully wholesome streamer. Does a lot of Silent Hill playthroughs, plays a lot of horror games, has a really chill, really welcoming vibe in his community as well, and does a lot of charity work as well. If you're not already following Flint, at least follow him. But I highly recommend his streams. They are super chill, wonderful to watch of an evening. I will be back in about 11 hours, more like about 10 hours actually. Hopefully playing Broken Sword 2, if I can get it working. If not, I'll figure something else out. I see no point in planning at this point. But on the note of planning, I will be running a 24-hour New Year's / PC fundraiser stream from sort of midday on the 31st of December through till roughly midday on the 1st of January, if anybody is interested in that. And there'll be lots of party games and stuff. Anyway, I'll hopefully see you for some point and clicks later, but until I do see you next, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, wash your fucking hands, and have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. I guess I had a phlegm.